everybody, Mary here from A Recreated Life, and today is day, I believe, 28 of our Flylady cleaning and organizing. We are getting our houses in order before the Christmas holidays. We are 31 days in October getting our houses out of chaos. So I hope you guys have been following all along. Today is Monday, so the emails that we got for today are this is our Monday flight plan for Monday, okay? So today, blessing your home is not difficult when you let go of your perfectionism. 2-minute blessings is fast and fun, Flylady says. This week we're in Zone 4, the master bedroom. It also includes any bathroom you may have off the master bedroom and whatever lurks in the bedroom closet. This will be an ongoing process. You may or may not get the entire room cleaned this week. That is not the objective. Anything you do in this room now will be an improvement over the way it was last week. Next month, you will focus on it again. Your bedroom should be the cleanest room in your house. Many of you still use yours as a garbage/clutter disposal for the rest of the house. If your bedroom is clean and clutter-free, then it becomes an inviting haven for building your relationship with your spouse. The best gift you can give your children is a strong marriage. This is true whether your children are 2 or 40. If you're single, it can be a perfect place. It's a haven for you to get a good night's sleep. Let's see, we're still doing our before bed routine because that's September. Most important routine of the whole day, morning and evening routines. Monday is our bless our home day. Home blessing hour. Okay, so what we have to do today was we set our timer for 10 minutes, and you saw me do it earlier. Vacuum, dust, quick mop, polish mirrors and doors, purge magazines and catalogs, change your sheets, empty all your trash cans. I did all of that. Let's see, this takes approximately an hour. She says, don't obsess. Set your timer for 10 minutes for each task, then quit. I tell you, it doesn't even take me 10 minutes. And my biggest, most time-consuming thing is my floors. And I can do even my floors. I mean, I guess the square footage of this apartment is 600, maybe 650 square feet. And I have to boogie, but I can get all my floors. I do sweeping for 15 minutes, and then I do washing them. I wet mop them for 15 minutes. For 10 minutes. And I actually got it done today. And I did last week too. So, I hustle just to be sure I can get it all done. But anyway, okay, so our mission for today is, today I want you to spend 15 minutes getting rid of anything that does not belong in your bedroom. Things that have gotten thrown in a corner, on a chair, or even the floor. The things that you almost don't even see because they have just become part of the room. Get it out. If it does not belong there, then it goes. This does not mean that you have to spend 3 hours in your bedroom. Do what you can in 15 minutes. P.S. Don't forget that if you miss a mission in your emails, you can always get them from the website. Don't forget that, guys. Really important. I've gone back many times to make sure I've done the right thing. Okay, so that's today. And just to let you know, in my bedroom today, I went through my jewelry thing. I've got some jewelry that needs fixing, and I didn't fix it, but that might be my Wednesday procrastination day thing, because I've got a few pieces, like 3 or 4 pieces that need fixing. So I took those out. They're on my kitchen countertop waiting to be fixed. I also had a little in my drawers by my nightstand back there. You can see with a lamp with a black shade on it. That's my nightstand. It has 2 drawers in it, and I had some stuff in there. I basically have, the only thing I have in 2 drawers is my diffuser, my essential oil diffuser. That's it. I emptied out 1 drawer. I got a bunch of these little things. They're all like lip balms and muscle rubs and things like that. I put some of them in my bathroom because that's kind of where it should be. And so anyway, I was just going to look these up on the internet at the company to see what this one in particular, I need to know what it's for. So I did that. I found a lampshade I don't use anymore. I got rid of that. Oh, I went through my puzzles. I do have some puzzles that, you guys know I collect Charles Wysocki puzzles, and I had some that weren't Wysocki's, and I've already made them, so I put them in my pile to go to the thrift store. So that's what I did in my bedroom. I'm trying to think anything else I did. This little red stand behind me is all good. I don't need to take anything off of that. But those were the major, oh, my sewing kit. I kind of did a quick perusal of that, and everything in it I kind of wanted to keep. So anyway, I've got a couple drawers over there I can use now, so I have to think about what I want to put in there. I don't want to waste any space. So anyway, that was my quick little 15 minutes in my bedroom. Tomorrow is going to be clothing, so I'll hit my clothing in the closet. All right, so she's got a testimonial here. An accidental fly baby, she says. I came across your site while house sitting for my sister last week. She's an overwhelmed mom of 3 beautiful and messy children, a dog and a husband who has to travel for work. Naturally, her house was insanely messy. I Googled how to clean a really messy house and eventually ended up at your site. I signed up for the emails right away. Between Friday morning and Sunday afternoon, I cleaned her whole house 15 minutes at a time. You guys, this can be done. It wasn't perfect by any means, but all the dishes, all the laundry, and all the garbage was cleaned up. Great job. By the time I got home, I was exhausted, and my house wasn't in the best state either. I just wanted to go to bed, but I set my timer for 15 minutes and cleaned half of the kitchen, including the sink. Pretty good, huh, guys? We don't have to get everything done in a day, but 15 minutes at a time will do it. I mean, we can get a lot done in 15 minutes. We think that it takes longer than it really does. Today, my house is still isn't perfect, but my sinks are shining and my laundry is done. I'm dressed for the day, my bed is made, my mom, a natural organizer, even commented on how great my bathroom and kitchen looked. Isn't that something? I'm telling you guys, people notice. Any little thing you do, people notice. Remember my story that I said earlier on in the month at one of the earlier lessons? I told you about that I used to work with a lady who was a hoarder, and I had to clean off a section of her desk, just a section like this big so I could work on, and customers noticed it. They said, oh, this looks nice. So it really does, people notice. Unfortunately, I was really excited about your method, and I may have turned my sister off of flying by talking about it too much. My new plan is to lead by example. I'm so much happier already, and it's hardly any work. Here's hoping that she'll pick up on that sometime soon and start flying. She deserves to have less stress in her life. If you have any tips on how to help her see the light, I would appreciate hearing from you. Isn't that great, you guys? And I believe that too. Follow by example, show by example. Don't preach. People hate preaching. So just show them by example. When they see how great your house looks and they comment on it, just say, hey, this is how I've done it, 15 minutes at a time, and they'll pick right up on it. Okay, so she's got a morning musing here today, guys. I'm trying to hurry so I don't make my video too long. We all have 5 minutes to toss out a few items. I had a friend who went to her bathroom drawer the other day and tossed out hair bows that she had not worn in 20 years. It took her 4 minutes to toss out 20 years worth of clutter. We all have areas that we are immune to in our homes. By the way, guys, I wanted to mention, you guys saw me with my sped up video before this of cleaning my house. I wanted to tell you what I did today. I went to my TV and I went to YouTube, YouTube music, and I found some it's a video for cats, and it's all nature sounds. There's birds in it, and so if you hear birds, that's what you're hearing. I love it. It's just beautiful. It was so nice to have it on while I cleaned. I love to hear water running. I'll do that sometimes, and sometimes I'll do waves lapping on the shore. I love nature sounds, and so if you hear that, that's what it is. So anyway, she goes on. If you are not getting rid of your clutter at the same time you are establishing your routines, then you are going to have a hard time flying. I'm telling you, I know what she's talking about. Clutter weighs you down. You cannot organize clutter. You can only get rid of it. Your routines are going to be more difficult with clutter standing in your way. You joined our cyber family looking for a way to gain control over the chaos in your home and the stress that comes with it. If you are not willing to use the tried and true fun ways we have enjoyed for several years, then you need to think about what you're doing here. She's right. I have had many members who have confessed that they tried to do it their way, and all they did was either crash and burn or become paralyzed by their perfectionism. That awful P word. I have told you to adapt your routines to fit your family, but there are a few things that you can't eliminate. Number 1, shining your sink. Don't eliminate it. These are all things not to eliminate. Number 2, lacing up your shoes, getting dressed and fixing your face and hair. The shoe thing, I told you guys I can't, my feet. I get athlete's foot really bad if my feet sweat too much. But I do sometimes, in the winter, I wear slippers or, socks. And I do wear something on my feet in the winter, but not now. It's still too hot. Number 3, writing down your routines on paper. Number 4, using your timer. I love the using the timer thing. I love it. 5, going to bed at a decent hour. I've done that for years. I swear by it. Number 6, drinking your water. I could stand to do that better. Number 7, eating food that is good for your body. I've been doing better. Number 8, moving a little each day. I haven't not adopted that yet. Number 9, taking breaks. Number 10, stop whining and playing the martyr. Number 11, decluttering a little each day. When you found Flylady.net, you were searching for some way to get your home clean. Our messages are here for you. If you are not willing to follow our baby steps, then you are not ready. I promise we will be here when you are all ready. I want for you what I have, peace. I want that for me and you guys too. I want us all to have peace. This peace came from being willing to try something different. Isn't that great? Like being nice to me by taking baby steps and making it fun. It all started with shining my sink. So isn't that nice? I love her little, this is really a good one. And I will say that I do have a little bit of trouble with trying to decipher and determine how I can take her routines and retrofit them for me in my particular space and my thing. So I'm trying to be super careful not to not do what she says. I'm trying to fit in my living area with her way of doing it. I really am. Like I said, I've tried literally, we're almost done a month, and I've tried several times to do the shoe thing. I maybe can do it once the weather cools down, because it does get pretty cool in my house, but it's just too hot right now. My feet get too hot and I can't. So anyway, we shall see. I'm still trying, you guys. I'm not giving up. All right, so getting your children to help, she says. This is an Ask Flylady thing, and I love this. I love it so much. I was thinking the other day, after doing one of my videos and talking about doing it for 15 minutes at a time, and I mentioned in my video, get your kids to do it. If you do it, you've got 2 kids and each kid does it, that's 45 minutes of cleaning in a day. And what I didn't say that day, but what I want to say today is that if your children see that all it's going to take is 15 minutes, then they're okay with that. They'll help. They'll pitch in. They'll be more than happy to do it if it's only 15 minutes. But if you tell them you got to help me clean and it's going to be 8 hours, they don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. So if you just, include them and just make it 15 minutes, they'll do it. So anyway, this woman writes in, Flylady writes and says, "Dear friends, this question has been asked of me several times today. I have heard everything from I don't want my kids to be slobs to I don't want them to expect me to wait on them hand and foot." Good suggestions. Today, Flylady Liz played a game with her 4-year-old son. She videoed him as he raced around his room, putting things where they belonged. I took the little videos and edited them with some cute music. He had a ball. She puts it on her website. It's on her website. You'll see the email when you guys get it. I have told you many times that I cannot preach what I don't practice. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I video me doing it, you guys. You know I'm doing it. This goes for you too. Why in the world would your children want to keep their rooms clean when the rest of the house looks trashed? You cannot tell them to clean their room if yours looks awful. I have also told you when I make mistakes. I am human. You all seem to relate to me when I have the same problems that you have. Your children will appreciate your honesty as you do mine. I want you to have a family meeting and tell your family that you have not set the example for them that they need as far as your housekeeping skills are concerned. Really good idea. Apologize to them, ask for their help, and tell them you want to change and you have found the bossy woman to tell you what to do. Explain how our routines work. Share your dreams for your home and your family. I bet the kids would love this. When you finally set a Flybaby example for your babies, you will begin to see the whole family pitch in. I swear, I believe that. I mean, I don't have any little kids anymore, but I bet that's true. Because a clean and tidy home frees everyone up to have friends over without embarrassment. Your little kids don't want kids to come over. When my kids were little, I remember going to other kids' friends' houses before, and they'd come home and start looking in the fridge or look around and they'd go, wow, it's so nice to be home to a clean house. It was awful over there, So, all right, let's see. When you finally set a Flybaby example for your babies, you will begin to see the, oh, here we are, whole family pitch in. Your children will be so proud of their mom and themselves. I promise this will happen. Baby steps. Here is a good email that she got. Dear Flylady, my 10-year-old son agonizes over his room. I shared what I was just starting to do with you ladies and invited him to become a Flybaby with me. We went into his room and decided that his nightstand would make a great kitchen sink. So that's where they started. We did our first hotspot together yesterday. He chose the clothes on his floor. Tomorrow, he will follow our morning routine and has decided that his dresser top will be his next hotspot. We will put the rest of his room in 30-gallon Rubbermaid containers and tackle them one by one. He's excited that he doesn't have to clean his room all at once. I told him it didn't get that way in a day and you won't have to clean it all up in a day. I can't begin to tell you what a relief it is to not have to pressure him to get his room clean in one fell swoop. I feel free and the guilt has lifted. By the way, when I first made my sink clean and shiny, I found areas to clean on the drain area that I never knew existed before. I was also able to take that monstrosity of a dish drain off the counter and shove it under the sink. I've done that too. Thanks, Flylady, for the sink full of soapy water idea while making dinner. Yeah, oh, that's great. Dishes are done in no time. Why didn't I think of this before? My mom used to do that. She'd put it, when she cooked, she'd have a sink of water always there and wash the dishes as she went. I haven't adopted that yet, but I think I might with all this going on. Okay, what a revelation. Flylady says, what a revelation. 2 generations of Flybabies under one roof. Talk to your family. Don't yell and fuss. Set your example and work together. I'm telling you, this is, I believe it. You guys, please do this and let me know in the comments below what your kids do and what your family does. I'd love to know. Okay, so September habit number 23. I have been procrastinating. That's my thing. Telling you guys, the perfectionism and the procrastination go hand in hand, and that's been me. Dear Flylady, I have been procrastinating about doing my bedtime routine, or so I thought. I adapted your routine and added the switch and swipe to the before bed routine. I knew I was brushing my teeth, but didn't know I was doing the rest of the stuff. Until last night and this morning. Last night, we went to a wedding reception and did not know until we got there that I had put on my work badge. It was on my launch pad, so I automatically put it on. Isn't that funny? I love that. That's a cute story. I got up this morning with the same dread as every other morning of what I would have to face. A mountain of dishes to wash, a dirty bathroom, and clutter everywhere. When I got into the bathroom, it was shining. When I got into the kitchen, there were no dishes except what needed to be put away, and the sink was shining. I looked around and realized there were no hot spots that needed to be taken care of. I have been fly washed, she says. Isn't that great? I love that. Okay, what great emails. Very inspiring today. Try that one out with the kids, though, with the family. I'm thinking about maybe doing this with my granddaughter. I'm not over there very often, so I don't know how that would work, but maybe when I do go over, we can do at least a declutter. We could go in and for 15 minutes, go in and, get her room decluttered, because wow, it's a small room, small space, and we do it a little at a time. I'll show her. She's only 5, and I can show her that a little at a time, baby steps. The turtle, wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. So, I don't know. I might do it. We'll see. Anyway, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Today is day 20, what did I say, 20, excuse me, 28. We only have 3 days left. I cannot believe that we're going to be done this week. I'm in shock. I absolutely know you guys are seeing results. Please write comments below and let me know. I would absolutely love to know what you guys are going through, how you're liking it, how your families are liking it. I guarantee you people are commenting. Let me know what they're saying. Okay, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe, and make a comment. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I have a video going up. But, of course, for October, there's going to be one every day. I'm going to do my best to have them uploaded first thing in the morning so you guys know where we're going with this. And I hope you've all signed up with flylady.net. She's got some fantastic emails, and I hope yours are all rolling in like mine. All right, you guys, thanks, like I said, thanks for joining in, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.